Hey, good morning, guys. It's me, Frank here. I'm a little sick today, but I gotta make this video. This story starts off in Iraq, middle of Iraq. I'm still a PFC. My friends are still PFCs. They're still young privates. But a corporal just got promoted up to sergeant. That's a big deal in the Army, because making that step is a big deal. I don't know why, but it's just a big deal. It's part of the Army. You're showing that you can display leadership and effectiveness. So this corporal got promoted, right? And part of the promotion ceremony is the sergeants have all a hazing ritual for that newly promoted sergeant. So no lower enlisted is invited. I got told to show up after the hazing ritual to clean up the area. But I got told to show up at a later time. Because when you're told to show up at a later time than what the usual time to show up at, it's kind of like weird, because you're used to showing up early to everywhere. So I was a little skeptical about this order. So I follow it. I show up at a later time. Now, one of the sergeants that was part of the hazing ritual seen me, and he asked me, why the F did I show up late to clean up? And I'm like, I didn't show up late. Sergeant so-and-so told me to show up at this time. He's like, BS, you never get told to show up late. So he tells me to do push-ups, and I say no. I say, F no, I'm not doing no push-ups. You're not going to make me do push-ups. And then he starts yelling at me some more. And then I start going towards him. Yeah, it was a crazy scene. I started going towards him. And then they break us up, and then he's like, fine, pick up these steel chains. And I pick them up. I pick them up over my head. Pick them up because I thought I was Jack. And I was like, you can't smoke a rock. Then he tells me to pick up sandbags over my head. And this goes on for like 30 minutes, an hour. And he tells me to run around the motor pool. And I did, like a crazy man. I kind of lost control of myself. I lost my military bearing, and I just start talking crap. And then at the end of it, I cried. I broke down. All the things that was affecting me from back home just came out right there. And then he calmed me down. We had a heart-to-heart, and then we ended up respecting each other, after that. Getting to know each other a little bit more. That was when I got a little cabin fever in Iraq. It was just a combination of girlfriends and family not talking to you, and then just that triggering moment happened to me, to where I lost control of military bearing, and I start cussing out NCOs, trying to challenge them to fights. And you can't do that. You got to maintain your military bearing at all times, even especially in Iraq. That's all I got for today. I lost control in Iraq. Haha.